What's good, gang? So basically, my parents forced me to take as little as I could get because we had to be on time. It should be 6:45 that we had to go in. Right now, it's 6.
Oh!
6, dog. I didn't even take my sleep mask, didn't even take my tripod, which means that I have to film this, as you can see, with my fucking arm. But we'll do what we can get. Right now, we just arrived at the hospital. We're in Brugge. They say, Brugge. I'm finna take my surgery. Been on no supplements for a whole week. A bit sick, but I did tell them like I had a quite bad cough, so is it still able that we could do it? They said I can still do it, it's no problem. So we're finna go in, man. I hope they can film what they're gonna take out of me, cause I really want that. My parents said they probably can't go into the operation room. I want someone to needs to film what's gonna get out of my body, dog. Now I'm gonna take a quick nap in the car, cause we gotta wait for almost another hour.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be going off, yo. It's over. It's done. And then I finally got to leave after everything got checked out. And now I'm gonna walk you through the whole process of week 1 to week 4, and then my past self is gonna take over. Starting with, I was at the hospital on the 19th of February. You know what I'm saying? This me and my mom. I'm not gonna leave them in there, but like my mom, dad were here, right here. This is a few days after because I was in so much pain, bro. I had to use painkillers, paracetamol, and ibuprofen. I only took one since if there's unnecessary painkillers, I don't want to take them. You know what I mean? So paracetamol was only for the pain. Even though it was a lot of pain, I don't really care. I don't really care. Ibuprofen had a secondary effect. I don't remember what it was, but it helped me for the healing of my nipples, so I took that one. This band is what I use. You can also see the bandages that was underneath the band. So this is like a stretching band. It was really tight. I had to wear this like 24/7. The only time I took this shit off was when I was going to the shower. Basically, I had to put like 2 bandages, the band and then the safety strap to make sure that the band doesn't come off even though I'm wearing a shirt or whatever. This band was so tight. If you just got operated on and now you gotta like breathe in and out against a tight ass band, I'm telling you, it's not the most comfortable thing. I didn't even get the shower after a few days because my mom was like very paranoid, so she was like, just don't do it instantly. These signs go in. This is to make sure that the surgery went equal because one nipple, I think the left one was a little bit further down, so they had to like scoot that one up so it wasn't the same plane. It looks like my nipple got stitched, but it's not stitched. It just looks horrible, but it's even gonna get worse. I think this was not the worst picture that my nipples would look, but you'll see that later on. So then this is the same day. You can still see better lighting. So the muscles have been deflated because I didn't go to the gym for like a month already. Don't mind the hairstyle. Like I did not know what to do with my hair this time. I really didn't give a fuck because like it's not added in here. So now we starting to get a hole. 2 days later, there's like a hole in my right nipple. I did not know how the fuck that came to be, but at least it was not bleeding at this point. My ass starting to fade. Now we're gonna get a close up. So this is my left nipple. This is my right, which is like you can see the bleeding here. And this is when I had to go. I remember this. It was bleeding at one time. My mom thought it was infected. I thought it was not that big of a deal, but it's better to get checked out by the doctor than not get it checked out and then have an internal bleeding. But it ended up not being internal bleeding. And then the next day I went back to the surgeon who dipped my nipples. It was a very great job. Like he said, it did it perfectly. So this is a checkup. You see my nipples right here. It's still open, but the redness is gone. By the way, the 27th of February was my birthday, so I had to go to the hospital on my birthday. I did eat good in the evening. Like, I didn't mind. My birthday doesn't matter that much to me. Then we had a little story here. Follow the account. I'll wait. You followed, right? Yeah, exactly. So this is 6th of March. It's like we jumped a little bit over a week later. The end of week 2. We can see right here that my redness is gone because I had this little oil strips. Like I had oil strips I had to put over my nipple And then over the oil strips, I could put the bandage, and then I had the big strap, like the tight band that I had to wear. So that was helping for my right nipple. But you're gonna see later that the two switched. The two were switching up because my right nipple was getting better, and then my left nipple was getting worse. You can start seeing this. This side was gonna get worse for some reason. You remember the redness, and it was open. Now it's getting better. There's only like this slight hole, which is gonna get left over later. The left side is looking pretty clean. Oh, wait. I got it totally wrong. Right and left switched up. Basically, this is the real right and left. So this was left and this was right. So we're not gonna do this all again. Now you know. Because I was always taking selfies, and that's when right and left get switched up. But this was my mom taking a picture. I know that this was the left side. That was the right. And that makes sense. Because my left side was operated on more. So it should have looked worse, since it was like 1 centimeter down compared to the right. And on the left side, you can still see the hole that was left where was supposed to be right before. And then here you can see the right side, which is like healing pretty clean, but it's gonna switch. So just keep in mind, I thought it was right first, but now it's the left side. So week 4. So now this one is way more fucked, and it's like, maybe I should put a warning about how nasty this looks. Like, my brother says, like, this one is like, I can see the nipple, but when you look at this, my brother says, it seems like you went to war, bro. And it's not even that bad now. It was way worse. So on my left side, you have this big ass hole, and then on my right side, there's like a tiny hole starting to come out. I do not know how this happened, but this is like the 18th of March. Then we can get a close-up. Right side, which had suddenly a small hole. This is the left side, which had the bigger hole in it. Then we had a little physique update the day after, which is this. Kept some size, but I started to look a little bit chubby, like deflated. Then the next one, this was the 2nd of April. So this is even 2 weeks after that. So this is the point where I came back from the doctor, I think. This is like, I think a week before this, I came back from the doctor, and I could start to stop wearing the band. I could start going to the gym lightly, training up my chest and everything. Starting with my legs, of course. Alright, so it's gonna be a progress update. This is gonna be the worst it's been in like the past 2 years. I've been injured for a year, and then I got surgery. So now I got this band. This is actually the worst abs I've had in like, it's like I've always had abs for the past 2 years. I can't even get my hands up high because of this band, bro. It's like holding me back, but this is like the best I can do. So triceps still there a little bit, like you can see it pop out. Now the legs, it's gonna be a leg day since I can't train my upper body. Still got the width. So from this point on, I started doing home workouts since the doctor approved of it. With only 5 kg, of course, so I started training for my biceps, my brachialis, my forearms, my triceps. So right here, if you remember, the right side started to have this little dot, right? So this is what came out of this dot. I do not know, like there was a little bulge that came out on the 15th of April. That's when this happened. On the 15th, which is like 6 weeks after my surgery. I do not know what it was, but I started to ask my doctor. I sent his assistant a screenshot to see if it was something serious, but apparently I just had to like keep on going with like using Hibidil and disinfecting it, and it will go away. And it eventually did go away. So just trust the process. This might happen to you. This is 18th of April, it's a few days later. You can see there's like a big bulge that came on my stomach. Alright, so this is Zahn the edit. Basically where this bulge came from is from an ingrown hair. I thought it was something else because I had to put some syringes into my stomach before, but it ended up after going to the doctor just being an ingrown hair. It's just unlucky, there's nothing to prevent this, so sometimes life is just tough, man. I had a personal nurse at home for the first week. That was a fucking nightmare. Like, the first time everything went right. The second time, they started skipping steps because there was a new nurse that came. It's like they didn't disinfect their hands. They didn't even like pop the needle. Like, you're supposed to get the needle, right? And you should make sure that to flick it so the air ball gets on the end of the syringe, and then everything gets into your fat. And then at the end, the last bit of air that's in the syringe pushes it further. But if you don't flick it, it's not at the end. So I'm like, she just did whatever. That was the second one. Then the third one, he just came late, like mad late, like hours late. I'm like, bro, you're supposed to be here at a certain time. You can't just show up whenever. At that point, after he was like 2 hours late, I was like, the first guy already explained to me how to do it. I'm gonna just do it myself. So they didn't need to come no more. The 29th of April, started to see my physique's going a little bit better because I started to go to the gym again. But I still couldn't work it out fully yet, like not to the full capacity. But that's basically what happened, and now you're gonna see me, like my past me, take over. It's gonna be one cut for you, but it's actually been 3 weeks for me. I didn't want to do another update like right after, because I was going through so much, like that shit hurts. Like I did one surgery before for my teeth. I got my wisdom teeth taken out. It's like the teeth all the way at the back. Like I did all four all together. And it's like hard to eat, but it's like not that much of a bother as this was. Put the light on so you can see my physique a little bit better. I feel a bit smaller. Meaning that's what happens when you don't train for 3 weeks. 4 actually, because like 1 week before I couldn't train, I was mad sick. Then I got better because I went on antibiotics. I had to take some. Also had to like clean my wounds every day. Let me show you. This is what I'm using. Hebidil. Camera, focus on it. Yeah, using these. Or like, it's just little pads. I have to wear this band. It's tight as fuck. This band, like it goes around my waist. I'll show you at the end. It's tight as fuck. Well, I have to make it tight, otherwise it doesn't compress my chest. So otherwise, like the nipples could move. Because I'm trying to move as much as I can so I don't lose my muscle. Which is what I would recommend if you're gonna do the same thing as me. Just try to move as much. You can't do any sports, like no basketball, no fitness, no nothing. But try to move. Like I went for walks with my homies, with girls. It's most you can do. Definitely hit your protein. Protein's what keeps your muscle intact. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even move my arms up that much because it would like stretch my chest. Like if I go higher, I can feel it because it's not fully healed. It's only 3 weeks. It's because I haven't been lifting for a whole month. I can't do nothing. But I did get my protein goals, so at least I got that. And I ate the same. Like you can't cut because now look how fat I am. Like my abs are totally gone. Like the only time you can see my abs, like right in the morning, you can see a slither of my abs. But yeah, I can't do much. Like if I cut down now, I'll just lose more muscle. And if I bulk up, I will just gain fat because I'm not training. So I gotta like keep the same 88 kilograms that I've been having. Hopefully cut down in about a week. I hope I'm fully healed or like healed back enough that I can train a little bit more. Then I can start cutting because this is horrendous physique. For like a personal trainer, is horrendous physique right now. Definitely with these nipples, like, yo. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's still some biceps that have been left over. I do have some, what did I get? I got a dumbbell from my little home gym. As you can see, I got a 5 kilogram dumbbell because it's like 2.2 on one side, 2.2 with the other side. I stayed off the bicep curls for now because my mom told me to. But I like, sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. I mean, it's like I'll feel for myself if I can do some, you know what I mean? I think I'm able to do some bicep curls now. It's only 5 kilograms, not that big of a deal. We'll see in about a week how it heals up. I'm gonna go back in the gym this weekend, and then yeah, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna push out a lot more gym content. I got already some footage for TikToks and Reels lined up. Learn color grading. I should have done more like when I was at home, but it's like the first 5 days was like a whole lot of pain. So that was like not the right time to do anything. I also feel on edge when recording at home. I don't know why. Being around my parents and shit, it's like when I'm here, it's like, you know what I mean? I can just be myself, but my parents, even though they know about my YouTube and stuff, it just feels weird. Like with my brother, I'm just comfortable. Like you've already seen a walkout in the last video, so are we gonna do a little bit of quick flexing? See how much I still got? Oh, damn. My nipple nigga in the other room says ain't got shit. Still got still got can't really flex my bicep. Definitely gained some weight. Yeah, okay, there's no way to flex. There's no way to flex out of this one. By the way, if I had to say what the worst part about all this is, like if you're gonna go through this whole process, it's gonna be sleeping. Sleeping on your back. 30 days straight, You know when you got like a back, like your back is hurting and shit, you gotta sleep on your back for one day? Horrendous sleep. Now it's like every day. Like I can sleep like this. Like I can move my head, but like sleeping on your back is insane. I'm getting used to it now, which is weird. Which is very weird. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Like I put these bandages over my nipples to protect it from impact and everything. And then you got these tapes going all around it so it sticks to my chest. But it's mad itchy, dog. Bought this screen while my mom bought it for me. It helps with the itchiness because it's horrendous. Just gotta like put it on very tightly. Normally you do this with two people, but I learned to do this myself. And that's pretty much it. So it keeps everything nice and tight. You have to wear, but see, not many people would know that I wear this because under all your clothes, but it is definitely a hassle.